Let's see, a couple of thoughts from me on this before we get to our distinguished guests. I want to congratulate President Joe Biden, who continues to believe that he can tax the country into prosperity. I say congrats because the entire history of tax hikes shows the revenue increases never pan out, the economy is depressed, investment falters, and if that weren't enough, you'd be emulating Western Europe, which has been taxing itself into recession for many decades, including right now, by the way. It's not exactly big government socialism, but it sure comes close, doesn't it? I'm proud of you, Mr. President. You never miss a progressive beat. By the way, I don't want to ignore the spending increases in the budget. I just felt like starting with tax hikes. Now, Mr. Biden flagged this in his bellicose, highly partisan, and over-caffeinated State of the Union speech last week. But in today's new Biden budget, it's all true blue. It's right there, cold print. Raise the corporate tax, let foreign governments also tax our corporations, also bring back the phony so-called book value tax, which ignores statutory credits, deductions, or expensing. Raise the top income tax, raise any number of investment taxes, go for the unconstitutional wealth tax on unrealized capital gains, jack up the Medicare tax, lots of other tax goodies. Comes to roughly $6 trillion over the next 10 years. So, let's point, when you raise corporate taxes, you are hurting middle-class working folks the most. That's what the data show. They are going to bear about 70% of the tax hike burden. And taxing other investments or small businesses who paid the top tax rate, or letting foreigners smash our first-in-class technology companies, all this drains the animal spirits from the economy, curtails after-tax returns to work, investment, and risk-taking, and, of course, blunts the supply side of the economy, which means higher taxes plus the massive Biden regulatory state creates fiscal inflation pressures. The budget deficit will get worse, not better, under all these tax hikes, and let it be known that revenues are not the problem, all right? Never have been. They've been running steady at over 17% of GDP for many years now. The problem is spending, which is running over 24% of GDP, much higher than the average of the past half century. And where Mr. Biden has already increased spending and borrowing by at least $6 trillion, but in this new budget, he's got roughly $3 trillion in new spending proposals, brand new spending proposals. Child care, education, training, earned income tax, Obamacare health subsidies, paid family and medical leave, mortgage credits for housing, plenty of other stuff that we don't yet know about. Oops, I almost forgot one of them, student loan cancellations, which the Supremes have ruled unconstitutional. But Mr. Biden, congrats for ignoring that as well. No matter what you've been telling us, deficits are going to continue to run $2 trillion a year, at least as far as the eye can see, if not more. And you've got a very good chance of achieving a $50 trillion in publicly held federal debt over the next 10 years. That would come to about 120% of GDP in peacetime, with less than 4% unemployment, turning John Maynard Keynes on his head. I'm proud of you, Mr. President. You're breaking all known rules of all known economic schools, except a progressive socialist school. But really, taking a look at your economic polls in particular, and your overall polling performance in general, that progressive model you're clinging to doesn't seem to be working all that well for you. So, hate to say it, but, sir, it's time for change. And I happen to know somebody down in South Florida who's just chomping at the bit, ready to take another big bite out of the apple and finally straighten America out. Okay? Just a few thoughts on my part, humbly given this evening.